I'll make this one quick because I haven't even watched anybody's videos or anything. I haven't really been watching anyone's shit for a while. Um, it's just funny. I always expect Scotty to drop some truth bombs no matter what, but I just think it's funny that he happened to have the video of Short the Vix talking about what I've been talking about for quite some time now. And like I said, that's what you're going to see is it's the Lou syndrome. Lou was dropping truth bombs for a while. It doesn't even matter that he didn't have the evidence or didn't want to show the evidence or make a fucking video like this. He just wanted to tell you. You either believe him or you don't. Whatever. Um, Same thing. I'm just trying to explain it a little more so people understand it. Um, there was a time. There was a time where this fucking thing had the potential to just blast off to infinity and you were going to hold the shorts hostage. There was a time. I do not believe that time exists anymore. It does not exist anymore. Those fucking shorts that they were bleeding out with, the vast majority have been returned. Vast majority have been returned. Yeah, they have new open short positions, but they're profitable with those short positions. They're profitable. And they're going to want to get it as low as they possibly can before they return those, or return them over time and just keep opening new shorts until you guys get fucking bored and bail. Like they are up against the clock, but everyone, screaming, why isn't the SEC doing something? They have been. They fucking have been, as evidenced by these gigantic filings. I mean, the initial one was literally the majority of it was put in place right after 2008 when everything went down, but no one wanted to implement it. But now we have the new one that is like 300 some odd pages long that talks about how they're going to correct shit like this and keep shit like this from happening. But it could be a year, up to a year, for this shit to be implemented correctly and start really showing noticeable changes. I still believe we're in for a massive correction or market crash. I know that the government is trying to do everything they can to prevent it right now. They're attempting to, but there's just been so much shit that happened during this pandemic, for one, and the years leading up to it. And then I know that there's a bunch of the CARES Act shit and everything, or whatever, all the new economic stimulus shit that we've had put in place that is going to be expiring soon. People are already starting to freak out. People are already looking at, this eviction moratorium thing, and I think the unemployment benefits expire for people soon, like in a month. There's going to be a lot of shit that that goes down. There's still a lot of people in the country that have not gone back to work, that do not have the means to get a job. There's restaurants and shit that are open, but nobody fucking wants to work there, and that's the bottom line. Nobody wants to do restaurant work for the shit pay that they get. Nobody. You literally kill yourself on your feet, running back and forth all day. You barely get a fucking break. You typically work more than 8 hours. I mean, if you're in front of the house, you definitely work more than 8 hours a day. And you got to work your ass off. You got to be there pretty much all day if you really want to make money to survive. But as far as good jobs and shit and everything, there's not a lot of them. There's not a whole lot of them. So at the end of this year, it's going to be crazy. Pushing this Delta variant shit, I'm pretty sure there's going to be a significant pushback from the public. They're not interested in your Delta. They're not interested in potentially keeping kids home again because this mask mandate. Now people don't want their kids wearing masks in school. They're done with their kids having to wear masks, and maybe they won't send them to school. I don't know. I just think there's going to be a lot of crazy shit going on this last half of the year. But But I do think it's funny, yeah, you're starting to see some YouTubers talk about what's been being talked about by other people, that shorts have been covering, dude. They've been covering. That got you by the balls and you're bleeding and you have to return all these shorts and we're gonna skyrocket. Y'all fucked that up. You fucked that up by not properly laddering the gamma. These bitches got you guys by the nuts when they expanded that options chain and doubled the fucking price of what it was. Doubled it. Doubled that shit. And you guys bit. You bit because none of these guys educated the community like they should have on how you properly ladder a gamma squeeze. Yeah, you had them. That's what changed. Everyone wants to know what changed, how this happened. Your people's fucked up and didn't educate you properly on how to force this thing to happen, and gave them enough time and money, and money with the premiums y'all been fucking shelling out to them. I mean, I've seen so much bullshit Market Watch and Yahoo Finance that literally says it's the exact same article except they switch GME for AMC or vice versa, talking about the options chain and what do traders know? Traders know something. Oh, look at the implied or the fucking open interest on the $145 on the 20th. People are expecting a parabolic move and blah blah blah. And then people read that and go, oh god, I got to get me some of them 145s because some shit's going down. I don't know how and I don't know why, but Yahoo or MarketWise said so. And I don't know what I'm doing here. I just got in because of AMC. Never traded stock before in my life. This had the potential to be huge. I mean, fucking huge. That whole scenario with the 100K, whatever, that could have been realistic at one point in time. Could have been. If you still think it is, I'm not going to call you any names, but yeah, I'm just not going to call you any names. Any educated person that understands stock market realizes what the fuck they've been doing and what's going on and how they have managed to slip themselves out of that deathly scenario. They were looking right down the barrel of 45, right down the barrel, and they called you bluff. Didn't pull the trigger. So yeah, are they still going to have to return shorts? Sure. The fact that they were able to fuck up the buying pressure, and I mean that had a lot to do with it too, but they didn't really start doing that until July. Like y'all's opportunity, the opportunity for this was in June. It was in June when we ran up, the options chain expanded, and instead of buying at the money or in the money options, now that you had the money to do so, you decided to buy the furthest ones out, and it never even came close. Every bit of that money is money lost and money in their pocket. And you know who was talking about that shit a lot? Your homeboys. Every time they opened up the options chain, look at the open interest at the 140 and at the 100, and oh my god, look at that. Talking about the wrong shit, and I was screaming the entire time, god damn it, don't buy those. No, do not. Like that, this is financial advice. Do not fucking buy those. Don't. Fuck that open interest. It is not institutions. That's what they told you. Oh, some institution, someone's betting big money on this. Someone knows something. No. That's like 1 million, 2 million retail investors that are brand new to this shit that don't fucking know anything, and they're like, ooh, I made so much on 40s when it was at 10. I'm gonna make billions of the 145 and they're cheap. Yay! Like that's what fucking happened, and it was very, very obvious. And I'm sure that some of the open interest was definitely institutions, but they were using them to simulate ownership of shares, something that most retail investors know nothing about, and that's what they were doing. So far, my thesis has been proven true and come to fruition. So throw a fucking dislike on there for that. I don't give a fuck. I'm not in this for the money or your likes. I'm in this for the few people that listen to me and believe that I am here to just try to help you, save you money, and hopefully make you money somewhere while we're waiting for this, which may never do what we want it to. It just might not If we can't get some sort of filing like that, this new filing has some dart pool limitations, but when they're going to be affected, if anyone can do something, I mean, immediately to stop all of the buying pressure being routed off exchange. Like, without that, we have nothing. Without that, we have nothing. There's nothing we can do. It doesn't matter how much you fucking buy. It doesn't. It doesn't. It does not matter. If it's not going to the lit exchange, it does not fucking matter. So, I know a lot of people are saying, well, stop buying. I mean, sure, yeah. I stopped buying a while ago because it's at this point it's pointless. But buying the stock outright it's not giving the market maker money like people think that it is. The options is where they get money from. People buying options, paying a premium, and then your shit never runs to $145, and they're pocketing all of that money. And I'm fairly certain people. That's the one thing that the YouTubers finally started telling you guys, probably after all your options went to zero, that, oh, I'm not really buying options anymore, I just have stock. These guys know. Like, they know. They know what I'm telling you. They already fucking know. Which is why they are so hell-bent on keeping their channels alive. Keeping their channels alive and bringing in revenue through their channels. The fuck they need to keep fucking... What do they need to teach you anything for? AMC's gonna blow up. It's gonna moon. It's going to fucking 100K. That's all they need to say. If that's the truth, and that's what they really believe, then that's all they need to keep saying, right? That's it. Hey guys, yeah, fuck what they're doing. It's still going there. Just look at the environment you're in now. Just look at it. My God, look at it. I challenge you, if you watch these guys live stream all day, I challenge you to segment that time up into 20, 30-minute blocks and go watch some of their old shit for a little bit and see what they were saying a couple weeks ago, a month or so ago, compared to what they say now. Yes, there is still a potential for a squeeze, most definitely. But that is going to be indicative of fucking the SEC actually being able to step in somehow and, I mean, immediately shut down retail's orders being routed off exchange. Without that, we have nothing. We have fucking nothing. Absolutely nothing. So, that tis what it is. I'm just trying to let you guys know, hey, look, everyone's talking about what I've been talking about. Your favorite YouTubers are finally starting to say, oh yeah, maybe the shorts did cover. Some of them. But the shorts still haven't covered. Well, the shorts not covering doesn't fucking matter if their shorts were taken up in the 70s and the 60s, and we're sitting at 34 something now. They're looking good. Profitable. Profitable to where they can just take new short positions out and then return those ones when need be. So, we'll see, guys. We'll see. I'm just telling you, it's been the most two-faced motherfuckers I've ever seen in my life from May till now. And they know, guys. They know. They know exactly what's going on in the stock. They know exactly how it's happening, because I promise you, the one person that knows, the one person that's wondering what's going on with the stock, the one person that needs to know and better know every single day what the fuck is going on is Adam Aaron. You don't think the man's got people that watch this every day? You're insane. There's a team dedicated to the equity market. That's all they do. That's it. This. They watch this, they investigate, they find out what's what. Kansas. Seriously. Kansas. Start asking your peoples why they were all in Kansas. Start asking them why these guys that live states away are meeting up at Buffalo Wild Wings with, no digital communication so that they can speak in private. Like, why? What do you need to do that for? You could just have a fucking Zoom call, or you could come on my live stream and we can talk there. The fuck are you traveling across state lines for to meet in a restaurant? What you talking about? That should be shit that raises questions in your head. These guys are well aware of what's going on. I'm well aware. I didn't need to go to Kansas to find any of that shit out. I'm well aware of what the fuck's going on. So, as it stands, like, there's not much you can really do until the buying pressure starts getting routed back to the lit exchanges. There very obviously has not been enough people that switched to Fidelity yet. You want to know why? Your favorite fucking YouTubers aren't telling you to. They're not telling you to. They told you come on over to Weeble and give me some free stocks. Come on over to Weeble. We love PFOF just as much as Robinhood, but we'll get some free stocks, especially me. So, I don't know. Like, it's a very bleak outlook. Like, someone has got to come in and start whipping ass here. Because they have created the perfect environment to return shares, open new shorts if need be, destroyed the options chain to keep anyone from making money. They can make money because they're allowed to day trade and they control all this shit. They can make a shitload of money just doing quick fucking trades with a lot of money. But you're not going to. I'm not going to. I already know that. Well, hopefully people's eyes are getting opened. At least old STV is speaking some semblance of truth now. So, we'll see. We'll see. The only person making money right here is hedge funds. That's it. Well, still a big day, regardless, whichever way it goes. It's either a big day, this blows up somehow. I don't know how with the buying pressure being routed off exchange still. Or nothing happens and it keeps doing what it's been doing. So, we'll see at the end of the day, I guess, how this thing plays out. I am out.